Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today we have a special show from the ABV Barrel Shop where we're going to be tasting Green River's tribute to the 250th anniversary of the U.S. Army. My name is Steve Akeley, joined by Darren, Carrie, and Justine. What's up, gang?
Nothing.
Hello. Hey.
Hey-oh, so yes, we've got a fun one today. We all are fans of Green River, right?
Yeah,
nothing wrong with Green River. So we will be tasting a product for them. Sounds like it's pretty near and dear to their CEO as a Army officer himself. And I saw they had that special video they did where there's a parachutist came out and delivered the first bottle, which he then opened up and shared with the people from the Army, which is pretty cool. And he was in like the dress uniform himself, which is pretty cool. So yeah, pretty neat thing going on there, and probably had to be a very special moment for their CEO as an Army officer. So very cool. We'll get to that though after the break. For right now, Darren said that there's something he wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
So, day trips.
Yes, love them.
Yeah, day trips, I agree. They're one of the best things ever. But I want to know, what is your guys' favorite day trip you've ever been on?
Okay, favorite day trip. Favorite day trip.
I'll go first since
okay.
we're all thinking. So, my favorite day trip to keep repeating is just driving down to Hawn State Park. And yeah, it's not that far away, but when you spend 8 hours hiking, it's still a full day. Get up early and get there. But I love going down to Hawn State Park. And I try and do that one twice a year.
Okay.
At least, if not more. But my favorite, just want to go do something, little day trip, is going down to Memphis and getting some barbecue and then popping back up because it's not that far of a drive.
It's really not, yeah.
And for I like sitting in a car, listening to music, listening to podcasts. I like that time, so I really just go down for barbecue, and that's really about it.
Right.
And but one time I convinced a bunch of my friends to go with me, and we got down to Memphis, and then I was like, okay, we've had barbecue, it's time to go back. And they're like, wait, this was really the point of this trip? And we're like, yeah, I told you it was for barbecue. And they're like, I thought we were doing more. And they were not thrilled with just driving down for barbecue. But it was also a blast because we were joking around, cracking jokes the whole time in the car. It was just a fun little day trip. Mm-hmm. And they did not believe so, but they didn't get invited back for barbecue. So
okay. Fair enough. How about you two? Did you come up with something for a day trip?
We have the same favorite day trip because we do it every 2 to 3 months. We go to Ferndale. Once we're there, we usually hit up Traverse City Whiskey Outpost. We have a cocktail. We will get food from Como's next door.
Which we just learned the actual name of it was Comos.
Yeah, we used to call it Cosmos, but it's Comos.
Just add letters in wherever you want. It's fine.
Yeah.
And then we go over to Bee Nectar Meadery, and then there's like a little across from Traverse City Whiskey Outpost. There's like a little artisan mall.
Rust Belt.
Yeah, Rust Belt. We usually go in there and do a little shopping. Carrie buys bonbons. And then on our way out of Ferndale, we stop at Detroit Cookie Company and buy dozens of cookies.
Okay.
Yes. Because
Doesn't
every
sound
month
bad.
they change their flavors.
Yeah.
I think this month there's like an apple churro or something. And
Yeah, they're like the best
Oh, no,
cookies on the planet.
Superman cheesecake or something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
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 Detroit Cookie Company.
Yeah.
You can order them online and have them shipped to you.
Okay.
And occasionally we do hit up Valentine Distilling.
Yeah.
Just depends on how busy they look and what kind of a mood we're in.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Day trip for me, the one I came up with, again, trying to stick to the rules. Day trip means go out, come back. Overnight trip is another very cool thing to do, but those are thrown out here. So I think my coolest day trip for bourbon, and I've done a lot of day trips going out and doing some different things, but I think a special one was when Peerless released their first ever whiskey. So, I'd been there, I'd tasted some of their whiskey, as it was aging and stuff like that, because it's a great relationship with the folks at Peerless. But went there when they had their whiskey release #1 for their bourbon. I'm talking their rye came out first, but for the bourbon, which was a big deal because they had been a bourbon distillery. And it was a huge thing. I mean, we're talking lines around the block, that sort of thing. And Corky Taylor, being there signing your bottles and stuff like that if you wanted it. Of course, who said no to that?
Yeah, I was going to say, that wasn't really an option.
Right,
You should have just signed them all.
Yeah, so, that was a fun experience. And then, afterwards go to, hang out and talk with some people that I see there when I'm in line and stuff like that. Didn't go with anybody, so just, whoever I saw there. And then go over to Merle's Whiskey Kitchen for lunch, and then head back to St. Louis. And that was the day. Yeah, it's
Nice.
not a bad little Saturday. So, yeah, good stuff. All right, what we'll do next, we'll take a break, but before we do that, we're going to do a cork pop, just one here because we only got one. I think I'm hopeful about this. This is a full size bottle of the this thing. It's not a sample or anything.
Real
like that.
cork,
real
so-
cork. So I think it's going to be good. So let's see what we got. Here we go. Decent. It's enough for the win here since it's the only one we've got. So, but it should be pretty good. We'll taste this when we get back. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show.
This is Freddie Mills, and you're listening to the Bourbon Daily.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Steve, Darren, Carrie, and Justine. We're here at the ABV Barrel Shop getting ready to try the 250th Army anniversary from Green River. This thing comes in at 111.1 proof. You two just went to the Whiskey Row. We talked about that on the show we did. They did have this available for sale there, right?
Yep, they did.
So as you hear this, it's probably still available at the distillery. If you're like, I got to really get my hands on one of these. Sounds like they're still out there, which is pretty cool stuff. So let's give this thing a taste and see what we got here. Oh, yes.
Awesome Green River.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's easy drinking, too. That, not really much as far as the burn. It does stick with you. You do feel it a little bit, but not to a burning level or anything like that. So just good drinking whiskey, for sure.
And I believe I own a bottle. So I believe it's in that $50 to $65 price range.
Okay.
Like where most of their full proofs are.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there. Mm-hmm. It is fantastic. It's also out in distribution.
Okay.
You don't have to go. I got mine at Stokes Butler Hill.
Oh, really? Okay. Oh.
So it is out in distribution, too. So you can be looking for it out on your shelves.
Okay. That's good to know. Very good to know. Potential spams calling. We're going to ignore that. Act like that didn't happen. So, yeah. It's great. I think it's a cool thing, particularly if you've served in the military. This one's going to be designated for Alex Folk. I ran into him, and I told him, hey, I'm going to be tasting this media thing. You are in the Army, serving currently. I think this would be great for you to have. So that's where this bottle is designated to go. So we'll get that to him on Saturday, which is a very cool thing. So we're enjoying it here, sitting here drinking it at the bar, enjoying some quiet time, and I think that's going to be the plan for the day. Just sit around, sip of it. Hopefully we leave some for us.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. It's
Might
pretty good
just
whiskey.
be half a bottle.
Right. Absolutely. So there you go. We're going to wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Darren, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at The Bourbon Adventures.
Carrie.
You can find me on Facebook at Carrie Ann Suffernick Pierce. Good luck. Good luck.
You're
never going to find it, but good luck.
You won't find it. All right. All right, Justine.
You can find me on Instagram at JA_Maze.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. We also got a company website, abvnetwork.com. Check that one out. Everything that we do is out there. Also, come by and see us, the ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy. We're online, abvbarrelshop.com. Justine, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I would like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. Also, if you like what we're doing, please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.
Bye.